guys!
Hey guys!
We're back with another Walking Dead video. This time we're doing our predictions for The Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 10, titled The Next World. If you're not totally caught up on The Walking Dead and you want to avoid any spoilers, you're going to want to skip this video and come back later because everything we say from this point forward is going to be a spoiler. Okay, the title of the next episode is The Next World, and that is a very foreboding sounding title. It sounds like death, like The Next World.
Yeah, it does, really. But I don't see anything major happening, not death-wise.
No, I don't think we're going to get any major character deaths in the next episode. We just lost an entire family.
Yeah,
the entire Anderson clan is now dead. I think the major characters are probably safe for the next 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah, I agree. So in the promos, Rick and Daryl are off.
They're on a run.
On a run to get grain.
Looking for the super grain.
Sorghum.
That Eugene.
Sorghum.
Yeah, a grain that Eugene is familiar with, and he's like, this will totally change.
Nobody will take it because it's probably not very good, but like in terms of caloric and field and all that stuff,
it's a super grain.
It's fantastic. It'll give them food.
Yeah, and it'll completely change their way of life, which is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome for them.
They have a plan.
So because Rick is leaving, I'm going to bet that in the beginning of the episode, Carl wakes up completely.
Yeah.
And is basically given the all clear. Because I can't see Rick leaving the community with Carl in the condition he was in at the end of the episode. Yeah, he squeezed his hand at the end, but he hadn't really woken up yet.
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we get something of a time jump here. Because going back to the title of the episode, it's The Next World.
Yeah.
So they're in a different stage now. They were in the No Way Out, and now they're in The Next World.
Yeah, so maybe he's up and walking around and doing okay.
So I'm anticipating a possible time jump in the next episode.
Yeah.
Okay, going from the promos, and they haven't really given us much with the promos. Very, very little bit of information is contained in those promos. But it does seem like at some point, Rick and Daryl become stranded.
Yes.
They lose their transportation or something.
And they're kind of running up a road and they're like sneaking and being very quiet. It looks like Daryl's doing some hand signals and stuff. So I imagine that they have a run-in with the Saviors. They could have a run-in with the Wolves, but I kind of feel like that arc's done. They haven't technically finished it, but I feel like it's done. With that wolf dying at Alexandria, I feel like that's done.
I really want there to be more wolves out there because we got no sense as to how large their group was. And so it wouldn't shock me if there are some remaining wolves.
Yeah, but I think this would be the Saviors.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's going to be the Saviors, that the wolves might come back later. That for right now, it feels finished. I don't know.
Regardless, no matter who they come into contact with, it does seem like there's an altercation of some kind.
And they're at a disadvantage.
Yeah. And I think that would be the perfect opportunity to introduce Jesus as the character.
If not in this upcoming episode, in the episode after. Yeah. Because depending on how much of the story is on Daryl and Rick, they might not advance it far enough to bring in Jesus. Yeah. But it would be before Rick and Daryl get back to Alexandria, I think they should meet Jesus.
In various interviews and things, Norman Reedus has said that Rick and Daryl have kind of a Butch Cassidy Sundance Kid kind of an episode. I'm not sure if that's going to be this episode upcoming. It might be the following one, and this one is the setup for that.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
I do feel like at some point, this is the perfect setup to introduce Paul Monroe, a.k.a. Jesus. And that's really kind of the only prediction we have. That's kind of all we could come up with, given the very limited amount of information we got from the promos.
Yeah, the promos and the sneak peeks were teensy. Like, they didn't give us anything. Like, absolutely nothing. Have no idea, really, what's going to happen. Just some vague concepts.
If there's something you thought of that we didn't, let's talk about that down in the comments. We would love to hear your theories and your predictions for the next episode or 2 or 3 even.
Yeah, like if you saw something, there might have been like a 1-second flash of something that you're like, ooh, I think this is going to happen. Let us know. Yeah. What did we miss?
It's one of our favorite parts of doing our channel is interacting with people and getting other people's thoughts and theories and ideas. It's the most fun we have is doing that.
Yes.
Alright, that's going to be it for this predictions video. Once again, we would love to know your predictions, so let us know down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, and we certainly hope you did, be sure to tell us by clicking that like button and subscribe for more reviews.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.